Hello there, welcome back to my world of stuff. Time for a physical media update. There's been quite a few lately because I picked up a few odds and sods, so I thought rather than wait for a month or wait for 3 weeks, I'll just do things as they come in. If I get a few pieces one week, I'll do a video at the end of the week or on the weekend. And there's a few things I've picked up in the last week which I thought you might be interested in, so I thought I'll just do a quick video to update you, hence the name Physical Media Update. I don't just throw this stuff together, you know. Right, there's a few bits of physical media, Blu-rays, and some books which might be of interest to Doctor Who aficionados. Right, I went to CEX on Friday, which was yesterday, the day I went to see The Flash. I popped into CEX first. I had a fairly chunky voucher and a couple of discs to get rid of. And they have a big selection of Steelbooks on display. I might have mentioned previously a lot of the cheaper Steelbooks on display, and they've added to that since I was there last time. So I picked up a few. The first one I picked up, because it's in good condition and it's rather nice, is this Steelbook edition of the animated version of Doctor Who's Galaxy 4. This came out last year. It's not a great animation. I think I reviewed it. There's a review way back there. It's not one of the better animations. I think that some of the later animations drifted away a little bit from trying to be screen accurate, and I think that the production team decided to widen the stories out a bit from the way they appeared on TV. However, it's a very nice steelbook. As you can see, I was tempted by it because it has the slip cover, the J card, and I've just noticed that I missed a CEX label on the back. There were two on the front which I managed to get off quite easily. It's quite a nice little illustration, and inside you've got the two discs with the same illustration, and it does come with the collector's booklet as well, so it's worth having. This was £12 with a voucher, and I thought, yeah, that's worth having, worth getting at that price. I haven't got any of the Doctor Who Steelbooks. I've got to get this label off, sorry, because they do irritate me. And even though, as I said, it's not one of the great animations, and to be honest, it's not necessarily one I can see me watching again, but you never know. But it was just nice to have. I've got the ordinary Blu-ray edition of it anyway, so one of these is going to go, one way or the other, onto eBay probably. But anyway, that's Galaxy 4. I also picked up, in terms of Steelbooks, this was a tenner. I'm a big fan of the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible films. Picked up Mission Impossible 3. This was the film where I jumped on board with the series, really. I didn't see 1 or 2. I didn't see Mission Impossible or Mission Impossible 2 at the cinema or anywhere else, but I jumped in to see this, and I absolutely loved it. I haven't seen it for ages. I've got it on Blu-ray anyway. This is an edition that has the Blu-ray disc and the DVD. No, it's got. Well, actually, that's weird. Yeah, it's got the Blu-ray and the DVD together in the box, not held together very well, which is slightly annoying. But yeah, I will take a look at this again. Actually, I've sort of been considering rewatching all the Mission Impossibles before the new one comes out. It's a possibility for a series coming up soon. But again, I picked this because this was, I think, £8, and in really good condition. There's maybe a tiny little bit of wear at the side, but otherwise no dinks or bings or dings. In very good condition. I also picked up this similarly in good condition. This is one of the Bond Steelbooks. This was £10, I think. Slightly annoying, maybe. Zavvi at the moment are running a Steelbook sell-out sort of flash sale. A lot of their James Bond Steelbooks are $11.99, but there's 10% off at the moment. You can get them for about £10.50. So this wasn't exactly a bargain, but it was £10. It is The Spy Who Loved Me. It's one of the better Roger Moore films, even though it's basically You Only Live Twice underwater. But it's yeah, I like the cover. I think the cover's taken from the beginning of the title sequence. And as I said, inside then you've got your Blu-ray disc with simple blue colouring and part of the 007 logo at the bottom. So that was quite nice to have. And I also picked up, I think this was £3 or £4 on Blu-ray. This is a film called Green Room, which came out 2016. It stars the late Anton Yelchin from Star Trek films, Imogen Poots and Patrick Stewart as a bit of a nasty character. It's about this rock band who pitch up at at a backwoods Oregon roadhouse, only to find themselves targeted by a ruthless club owner and his associates, leading to devastating consequences. I've only seen it once. Quite an enjoyable film, quite intense. 96 minutes, not a long one, 95 minutes. So I'll give that a look again. I thought for £4 that wasn't too bad. So those are all the ones I picked up from CEX yesterday. So I'm going to have to adjust the camera thing because if I move, it wobbles everywhere. So I'm going to have to reconsider the way that I do these videos. I also picked up from an online retailer 2 copies of Gene Hackman's French Connection and French Connection 2. Now, the reason I bought these, purely altruistic and financially driven. You may have heard recently that Disney are showing these films on their streaming service, but they've cut them. I'm not sure exactly what they've cut. Probably inappropriate language or inappropriate attitudes or something. So if you want to watch the films on streaming, you're going to have to watch the bastardized versions of them. And these films are available on Blu-ray. You can pick them up currently in HMV for $12.99 and online for a bit less, because it is anticipated that they're going to go up in value. And in fact, I've just this week seen one of these sell on eBay for £50. So I bought these as an investment, basically. I've got them anyway. I've got them on DVD box set, I think. I never watched them. I know I should because they're classics. But these are investments. I'm going to scroll them away, keep an eye on the prices on eBay, because there's some on there that are still quite cheap, but I noticed that one went for £50. I'd already ordered them anyway, so they will go on eBay. I will not scalp people for them. I will put them online and wait to see how the bids go. I'm not one of those people, I try not to be one of those people who buys things and then puts a massive price tag on them. I will put low starting prices. If they go for the low prices, I will accept the loss of what I paid for them, because that's what eBay's about, really. If you're sort of I just sell odds and sods on there, really. It's not a business by any means. And if I make a couple of quid here and there, wonderful. Speaking of eBay, this is a real bargain from eBay, and they may well end up back on eBay. I saw last week a collection of Doctor Who graphic novels from the pages of Doctor Who magazine. 5 of them. Selections of comic strips post 2005. The Cruel Sea, which has got Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. Christopher Eccleston and Billy Piper. Then we have The Chains of Olympus with Matt Smith. The Hunters of the Burning Stone with Matt Smith. I remember this strip from the comic has the reappearance of Ian and Barbara. And then a nice big chunky volume called The Widow's Curse. I already have this in hardback, slightly battered at the corner, featuring the Doctor, the 10th Doctor, and Martha and Donna. And the Betrothal of Sondheim. This is a nice big chunky volume with the 10th Doctor and Rose. Now, I saw these online. The opening bid for them was $9.99. And plus £5 postage, something like that. And I always, if I see something that's quite cheap that I'm interested in, I'll keep an eye on it. And I just bunged in a bid for £10.50, was it 11? I think it was £11 maybe. Thought no more about it, and then I won. I won them, so I was rather surprised. And they came to the book depository, and I think they also sort of get these things secondhand and sell them off. They are in excellent condition. I mean, they really are. They don't look as if they've been read. There's, maybe a little nick at the corner or something, but they are absolutely perfect condition. And for that money, I was quite pleased to get them. They may end up on eBay too. They've generally been the one thing in the magazine that I've never really read and never particularly got into the comic strips, the Doctor Who comic strips. This is quite strange because I do have a sort of a interest in comics, classically back in the 60s and 70s, but the Doctor Who strips never particularly appealed to me. But I just didn't expect to win them. I put in the bid and then I won them a few days later. So they are very nice. They're in very good condition, but I just don't know if I'm ever going to read them. So they may well end up on eBay. And again, I've got them very cheaply. I'll list them very cheaply. I would anticipate they'd probably go for about £10 each, so that's a little profit. They are very nice though. I mean, the illustrations are, some of them are more realistic than others, but yeah, they're nice. So I don't know. We'll see. Right. Anyway, that's sorry. Just thinking out loud. That's the latest pickups for the last week. A few bits and pieces here and there. I thought I would do that rather than wait another week. I don't know if there's anything coming along next week or the week after, but there will be more stuff coming soon. But I thought I would do that video just to show you the things I've had this week. Right. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, and you may well be because there's newbies around, press the subscribe button there, like, thumbs up, and leave a comment. That would be very nice as well. Right, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Until I do, keep taking the stuff.